I am back at Outlaw RC Speedway. The Speedway is back behind me, in case you were wondering what that was. That's what that is. I am making the trek indoors for the last crawler comp of the season. That's what I got. I got my Ascent 18, and I got my Bronco. I'm gonna run 2 stock classes today, because what I've come to realize is that I've been building some pretty cool looking rigs. They are not performers. And these guys out here, they drive the wheels off their trucks. So I'm gonna keep it simple and see if maybe I can just drive good, because I think that it's been well established on this channel. I'm not good. So I'm gonna head in, I'm gonna do a little bit of work on these, and we'll see how it goes. Welcome to CK4RC. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get some things set up. I'm running the good old Heritage Edition SEX24 Bronco in the stock class today. And if you remember, if you recall from the video, it already has the interior delete, so that's good for weight loss, even though it is hard body. It is rocking the good old oil shocks, so better than the friction shocks. And what I'm gonna do is try to take off this spare tire on the back just to relieve a little bit of unnecessary weight. And honestly, after this, I will set my end points, and this thing will be good to go for today. So nice and simple for the stock class. Just make some tiny little edits. Otherwise, I have to run modified, and this thing is not ready for modified, because as you can tell, I've got the stock wheels and tires, and these things are straight trash, as we all know. So get rid of that rear tire, set my end points, and we'll be good to go. All right, got the end points set for the steering. That way, hopefully I don't burn out the servo, because I did that every comp I did here last year, so I'm trying to learn from my mistakes. And then next up, for the 18 stock class, I'm gonna run the good old Ascent 18. And the only thing I'm doing with this is I'm gonna get an interior delete out of this thing, since that is not stock, and it's also adding weight up high. So get an interior delete out of this, and it will be ready to go. So right here, just like this. Do not need a driver for today, so we'll get him sitting out over here. Check that out though, still a good looking interior. So there we go, the Ascent 18 ready to run. And we are off to the races with the Ascent 18. And man, I kind of forgot how smooth this truck is, and it just handles these obstacles so easily, and it runs so quietly. That brush setup, Red Cat just got this truck right. Coming up, this is the hardest line on this table, with this crooked box right here leading into the corkscrews. And the Ascent 18, it just walks it. Look at that. And we end up over here on the volcano table, heading up the biggest teeter-totter known to man. And it just sent me into next week. That crash down is brutal. I just got to get through these tunnels before the track owner notices that I'm in there and sets off the smoke, because he tends to like to do that. I know your games, Doug. Man, I love this truck. It is just such a good handling crawler. And when it's not getting hung up by my bad driving, it just powers right through this course. I get a little high point right there behind that stalagmite. But again, I just kind of monster truck my way through, and this truck just handles it. It's just such a capable stock RTR truck. I love it. And then over to my buddy Andy's truck, representing the brand on the back of his modified base camp. Love the support. Shout out to Andy for that. Powering his way through this mud pit right here. This thing's nuts. Almost like you knew what you're doing and you landed on that tree. Almost got a twofer right there. You should get like a bonus point if you tumble and take somebody else out with you. This truck right here was direct competition for the Bronco in the stock SCX 24 class. They picked this truck up the day before the comp and then ran it. And it outperformed me every bit of the way. I know it did because that's Peyton. Peyton and I were paired up to drive and score for each other, and she absolutely ate my lunch on every course. Look at the concentration to line up the line. I'm telling you what, this girl is a driver. Seeing some familiar stickers on here. The good old MB, is this a MB24 or MB18? 24. Got the Shop Mini RC. Ken, what's up? Mini Crawler Club. Van, shout out to you. The Cape Crawlers logo for Adam. Awesome decal bundle that comes with these things. So I ended up getting a little tip from one of my friends here, Andy. Let me know that, yes, these are stock wheels, but also these are stock axial wheels. So technically, these still fit in the rules. Now, I ran with these and I could not steer. So as you can see, I mean, it is just filling up everything. So it did grip way better and handled a lot of the obstacles better, but I could not steer and I ended up still performing really bad. So I'm gonna strip these back off and get the stock Nitto tires and the white wheels back on there. But yeah, it worked and I ran it. And now I'm gonna get back to box stock. And that is a wrap on the indoor crawling season for 2025. Didn't come home with any hardware today. That happens. The Bronco was real bad. It was real bad. I knew it wasn't going to be good. I didn't expect it to be as bad as it was. It was just bad. The Red Cat, the Ascent 18, performed excellently. Through three of the 5 courses, I was doing really well. The last 2 courses threw some curveballs at me. And I think somehow I ended up with the modified class for scale 18. I might have been the only stock, and so they put me in with the modified group, which I didn't stand a chance if I was competing against the modified class. But whatever happened, no hardware for me today. That's okay. I'll be back at it. Outdoor season's coming up, and I'm going to spend some good time this year building some capable crawlers, not just crawlers that look cool and people want to look at. I'm going to build some good ones. That's my plan. That's my goal. So, and I'm still going to build some cool ones that are fun to look at. So, anyway, before you go, check out Only RCs. They make these awesome shirts for me. They make awesome shirts for the hobby. They also have some shirts that just came out for Mount Olympus's channel, so check that out. It's really cool. Check out Crawler Tracks while you're at it. Discount codes for both of those down in the video description. You save 20% from Only RC, save 10% from Crawler Tracks. Join and be a member and get perks, because perks are fun and cool. So do that. Hit the quadfecta before you go. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Keep doing RC stuff. I'll see you next time. Big time thank you to my members and channel partners. And if you would like to join the ranks, click on that join button for exclusive content, never before seen videos, early access to videos, and other exclusive content, pictures, polls, and having an active voice in what comes next on the channel. So appreciate the support. Click on that join button, and thank you so much to the channel members.